Hey, what's up, guys? So today I decided I was a little backed up on work. I was doing some Amazon stuff and I got a little bit backed up. So, what I decided to do is come on here and share exactly what I'm going to go through here. So, basically, instead of doing it on my own time and then coming on here and try to explain it, I'm just going to do it live. So, I'll try to answer some questions as well. But let me just get right into it. So, right here, yesterday was a 4-and-4 day. It was not a winning day. It was not a losing day. It was just a break even day. These three right here, we did on the Discord. The three props that I shared, only one of them hit. And then the Hawks was a decent one. I also shared a live Lakers play, but that was they ended up losing because LeBron was out and they just shit the bed at the end. So, anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go through and share with you guys the players that I'm gonna look at. I'm also gonna share the plays. I have not, like I started this live, I said I have not taken the time to look at this today, so I'm going to be doing this live right here with you guys. You can comment if you want, talk. We can talk about it. So, what's up, James? All right. So let me get right into it, guys. This normally I don't share like I used to before. It just takes. I used to go on TikTok and then come on here, but I went on there and there was like zero views, so I just came over here. Long story short, I think today is going to be a very shitty day for the slate. There's only 4 games. And then it's going to be a, what do you call this? Give me a second. Let me go in here. Here, I stopped sharing by accident. Give me a second. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that this looks like a very bad slate. The only way I thought about playing this, what's up, Bob? Yeah, I went on there. I don't know what happened. It was I was there. I was on there for about 2 minutes, and only one person showed up. So I don't know if it's a glitch with TikTok. I don't know what's going on. But am I banned? I don't know. Let me see. They've been messing with me for a long time now, so it looks like I'm still in there. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I tried to go live, and they didn't. Nobody showed up there. So, anyways, I'm back over here. I did actually make a 3 man. Just so you know, I just picked the three top teams on the money line. And I'll tell you, it's very easy. It's the Cleveland, Detroit, and Clippers. I'm staying away from Indiana. They lost to the Bulls. Even if they're at home, they got Halliburton that's questionable. Milwaukee. This is a very shitty game right here. Overall, this slate, I don't like it at all. So the only way I can even consider taking anything, don't quote me on this. I'm not going to put it out there. I don't think, but if I do, it'll be just three straight money lines: the Cleveland, Detroit, and Clippers. I did that last night actually, and the only reason I did that is because the lines weren't showing yet. So I might do a 2 man instead, maybe with the Cleveland Cavaliers and Detroit Pistons. Those are the two best teams on the board right now. And as far as like the teams that they're going against, so let me confirm that actually. So let's start messing around here. So right here, I'm just going to kind of go through this real quick. I'm not going to go into too deep, but I'll do my best to explain. So right here, I'm looking at right away is the Cleveland Cavaliers 7-3. The Nets are horrible. Uh, Cleveland is one of the best teams, obviously. These two guys are injured. For the Nets, this guy is their best player. So that guy's out. Cavaliers have a strong squad there. Let me look at their lineup actually. Their lineup looks like they're playing everybody. That's good. It's expected. It doesn't mean it's confirmed. So let me go back in here. You can see the projected score. They're supposed to win by 17. What is the line sitting at? Let me see. I think it's very high. Yeah, 17 and a half. Now it's 18 and a half. So some of the money is coming in on the Nets to cover that spread. I don't know if they will or not, but that's the spread. You can see it started at 17. Now it's 18. So one point going towards Cleveland. So let's see. Let me see if anything else stands out. Cavaliers substantial, 18-point favorites. Money's coming in on the Nets very strongly. You can see right here the money's coming in extremely strong on the Nets. So it's weird that the money is still being pushed, the line is still being pushed towards the Cavs if that much money is coming in on the Nets. So it's obviously the Nets are horrible and the Cavaliers are the best team, one of the best teams. They're also very healthy. So like I said, I looked at the money line, but I'm gonna probably do like a minus 9.5 or something like that. Let me write that down. So let's see, Cavs minus 9.5. And let me ask one of my AIs to what is the win margin? So let me see. When Cavaliers win, what is the win margin? Last 5 games. So I'm just trying to see what when they win, what do they do? What's up, bully man? Appreciate it. So all right. So I'm gonna while that's working to see what the spread usually is, what they win by. Even when there's gonna be a blowout game, but I just don't know by how much. So that's another thing with player props. Just that happened yesterday. I have the notes right here. Um, two of the two of the two of the props right here were messed up because of the blowout. So once they blew them out, they sat them out. So, anyways, that was two of them. Let me close some of this stuff out. Give me a second. All right, let me keep going here, and then I'll look at some player props, guys. So if you guys can stick with me, I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna go with if I can find something. If not, I'm not gonna force anything. It's one of those days where it's just a shitty slate. So right here, it's telling me that they win the last 5 games that they've won. They won by 12 points, by 1 point, by 5 points, by 22 points, and by 4 points. That doesn't give me more confidence that the Cavaliers are going to win by 18. The Nets have actually covered some spreads as well, but I'm not trusting them at all. That just goes to tell you I'm not going to do anywhere near that current line. So I'll probably do, what do you call it? A minus 9.5 on the Cavs. So let me write that down here. That's probably what I'll go with. That's probably what I'll go with over here. And I'm going to probably try to parlay that with something else because otherwise it's not going to make any sense. It's going to be too expensive if the line is already at 18. So I'm trying to buy it back like 10 points. All right, let's keep going. Let's see if we can find anything else. The Pistons I did like since yesterday. You can see 38 and 29. The Wizards are 5 and 4. You can see the Pistons do cover spreads 8 and 2. Wizards have their whole damn team pretty much out. Jaden Ivey has been out for a while already. The win margin is 17. The spread is, what is this? The spread is 14, so it has not moved that much. Let me confirm this. Yeah, it has not moved that much at all. And 74% of the money's on the Wizards. The line move contradicts the spread. The Pistons are they're very heavily favored. Wizards are just horrible. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my AI again what this win margin is when the Pistons win. So the last 5 games when they've won, what did they win by? And let's take a look at if we can find something there to parlay that together with the Pistons. That's what I was trying to do last night, but like I said, it was not giving me the lines. It was too early. All right, so they won by 7, 28, 21, 20. Damn, these guys win by a lot. So they won by 7 points the last game. They lost the next game 28, 21, 20. So they win by 20 points when they win. Especially against the Wizards. This is going to be an easy win for the Pistons. I might just do the spread. I don't know if I'm going to go that high, though. It's a minus 14. So what I'll do then, this is what I'll do. I'll probably just do a minus 9.5 and a minus 9.5 right here. Depending on the odds. So that's probably what I'll do. So I'll probably get maybe like an 8.5 or 7.5, something like that. That's probably what I'll do. I'll put these together. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see if we can find anything else. There's a very heavily injury situation. The Wizards are horrible. Now we got the Bucks and the Pacers. I'm going to stay away from this game. You can see they got pretty much um, even records right here. The Bucks are 5-5. The Pacers are 5-5. They got all these dudes questionable for the Bucks. Halliburton is their best player. He's out or questionable. The projection is there, so there's a lot of contradictions here. I'm not going to go through all of them. The Bucks, the line is going the opposite direction, and the money's coming in the opposite direction. There's just too many things going on in this game that I'm not going to touch either one. And I do like the Clippers. I'll show you why right here. The Pelicans are on a decline big time. They're pretty much out of the playoffs already. Clippers are 35-29. The Clippers, the only thing here you can see they don't cover spreads. They're 2-8 to cover the spread. So I don't like that. That's why I took the money line last night. Then I took the money line, but I put them together with the Cavs and the Pistons. So, like I said at the beginning of this, it looks like a very shitty slate, very, very bad slate. There's only 4 games. There's not a lot going on. I don't trust this one. The Clippers, the only thing, okay, you might want to take the Clippers. Let me take a look at the Clippers a little bit better. -7. That spread is a little high. So let's see, what about the Clippers? So what I'm trying to say here is that I like the Clippers, but I don't know if I like them at the -7. That's too high. So let me see how I'm going to work this. Let me just try to figure this out with you guys here. Normally, I wouldn't show this stuff, but I appreciate you guys being here. I'll take the time to do this right on this live here. So let me go in here. So what I want to do is I want to go to the NBA. I'm going to go to the Cavs. I'm going to go to the point spread. So now I'm looking over here. The Clippers, they won by 1, by 10, by 7, and by 5. That does not give me confidence on their spread. So you can see how high these money lines are. They're like -1,700 or something like that. This thing is taking forever to load up. Maybe because I'm on this live. I don't know. All right, so the spread is very high. So let me see. I'm gonna go to 9.5. I'm gonna go to 9.5 if I can find it. All right, so that's around 320. So I'm gonna click on this little plus button right here. This thing is dragging like crazy. All right. All right. So that's, you can see it turned into a little check mark right there. So now I'm going to go to the next one, which was the Pistons. So I'm going to go back up. And I'm going to try to find a decent line for that. That's probably going to be my best play. So I'm going to go to Pistons. If this thing's ever takes Pistons. So it looks like the lines dropped for tomorrow. So what I might do is, what's up? Good morning, Julio. So what I might do is I might parlay these together with a team for tomorrow just to get something going here. But I'm not going to force anything. I can just take the day off. It doesn't really matter to me. It's not a big deal. But I do have, I'm going to look through the player props, and we do have some college stuff that I'm looking at as well. So just for the NBA, I'm probably just going to sit this out. But let me see. Let me see if I can find something here. The 9.5. You can see it's a 208. So what I'm trying to do is get it around. I can even buy it back a little further. I can probably get it around -300 or so. So that's decent right there, -6.5. So now if I go over here, it's a parlay builder. It'll tell me where to get the best odds for both those picks. So now you can see on FanDuel, it's going to give me the 136. If you don't have FanDuel, get the dabble. So go on my link in my description or go to beastsportspicks.com. And once you do that, there's a link that says dabble, and they'll actually give you $10 for free just by signing up. You don't even have to deposit anything. And you can see the odds are 150. So you can do these alternate lines inside of dabble. And that's if you don't have FanDuel or these other ones here. DraftKings, you can see it's pretty expensive, but I'm going to be able to get it at 136. So this is what I'm going to write down. Pistons -6.5 is what I'm going to go with. So this is going to be, what is this? So a 2-leg parlay at 136. That's what I'll do in FanDuel. All right, so that's probably going to be the play right there. Let me go into college. I'll take a look at college. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to actually try to figure out some stuff for player props as well. What was the bet? The bet is Cavaliers minus 9.5. You parlay that together with the Pistons. If you don't have access to alternate lines, because these are going to be alternate lines, you go to the link in my description and you scroll down and you'll see that it says, where is it? Right here, Dabble. So I got to update this. This is a free. It's no longer free 25. It's free $10. So you don't even have to make a deposit. You just go in there, create an account, and they'll give you $10. So these guys offer a alternate lines. If for whatever reason you can't use Dabble, there's something called what is it called? I'll figure it out for you guys. But send me a text message if you don't have access to alternate lines. I can give you access to an international book, and I've been using that for years. And you can use alternate lines right there. So send me a text message there if you want that. All right, let me keep going. That's probably what I'll do right here then. I'm going to look at these 4 teams. I'm going to give you guys what I'm looking at and why I'm looking at it. So, and then you guys can do that research if you want. If not, sign up for free, and I'll probably be posting some of these in a little bit. So you can see right here, Virginia Tech is 25% of their last 28 games as an underdog against the California Golden Bears. The Southern Utah Thunderbirds are 13% as an underdog, and then they're going against Utah Tech Blazers. Arizona State Sun Devils are 11% in their last 9 games as an underdog. They're going against Kansas State Wildcats. Colorado Buffaloes, they're going 5% in their last 17 games as an underdog, and they're going against TCU. So just so you guys know, I'm going to be looking at California Golden Bears, Utah Tech Trailblazers, Kansas State Wildcats, and TCU Horned Frogs. That's what I'll be looking at today. And I'm not going to go through that today because I got to read and I got to really try to understand what's going to happen there, because I don't know all the teams in college like I do the NBA. So I can't just say, yeah, this team is good and this team sucks. So I got to go into the research there. I stay close by Cal. Cool. I have a lot of family over in near San Francisco. All right, so I'm going to go in here now. I'm going to try to find some player props, and then I'll be hopping off of this, guys. So Halliburton is questionable. I'm going to stay away from that. This guy keeps coming up for me, so I'm going to take a look here. Okay, this guy's not even showing up. Harden, just so you guys know, I do like Harden on the under. His PRAs are extremely high. I was looking at this earlier. You can see how high this PRA is for this guy. And then what's his name is supposed to be back. What's his name? Kawhi Leonard is coming back. So that's going to take away from his points and assists and stuff like that. So you might want to look at this dude's under on the PRA on the 41.5. It's already dropping more and more. When I looked at it, it was at 42.5. Now it's 40.5. So you guys want to take a look at that. Actually, sorry, I'm sharing the wrong screen there. So James Harden under 40.5. You can see the guy's hitting this very high at a very high rate. And then you can see over here, James Harden, what's his name, is coming back, Kawhi Leonard. So that's going to reduce his usage, if that makes sense. So what I got it at was under 42.5. So let me see if I can look at his points, actually. I don't like it for the points. And then normally I look at this guy for assists. I don't even like it for a 6, not even at 6, because then I would have to buy that back a lot, and that's going to be very expensive. Giannis is questionable, so I'm not going to touch this. He's usually questionable all the time. Same thing with Lillard. What about Kuzma? Is he playing? Let's take a look. Kuzma's not even... Oh, yeah, he's right there, Kuzma. So let's take a look here. I stay in Oakland. Cool, man. Yeah, I got family out in Petaluma, so it's very close to Oakland. We land in Oakland sometimes when we go. Yeah, you're welcome. This is a lot of information that I give away. I do follow a lot of other people, and they kind of just give you the you know they just give you like very basic information. I try to show you guys a lot of stuff. So, anyways, I like this guy for 10 points. Actually, let me see. Let me see his projection. His projection is, let's take a look. Yeah, this guy's solid. So his projection is 17. So let me go back in here. So I'll probably be doing Kuzma for 10 points. Julio says he's been winning a lot. Thanks, man. Off my information. Luckily, I mean, it's been very hard. One of the easiest sports that I've been able to hit on has been the NBA. One of the hardest ones was baseball and also football. But then on football, I figured out how to do what the hell is it called? Not arbitrage, but I can't think of the word. But what the hell is it called? I made a whole video on it. So basically, what I was trying to say earlier is like, let's say I get a team from. So in football, it works very good. I get a team from Sunday, like the very best team that I like on Sunday, and then I parlay that together with something today, and then I just kind of build up and build up and build up for the whole weekend, and then on the weekend I go against that team. Um, forgot the damn word for it. It slipped my mind. But anyways, once I started doing that, I started winning in football. So basketball has been my favorite or easiest to hit on, and then baseball. I started hitting on a lot of unders for RBIs and for under 1.5 hits. And I'm gonna start doing pitching this year. I'm gonna look at pitching, and I'm gonna be looking at first 5 innings. So stay tuned for that, guys. I have a lot of scrapers and a lot of pitcher stats and a lot of things like that to look at. So I'm looking at Siakam here for 15. Usually this is pretty good for 15. Let me see what his he's supposed to hit 20. Let me see, 15. I'm gonna do Siakam for 15, even though he didn't hit the last game. All right. Let's see. So a lot of people, what they do is they take the summer off. Everybody, like the main cappers and stuff like that, that I've heard of, that things like that. Most of the guys are really good at one sport, and then they take the summer off, or they're good and they try to shoot at everything. They don't hit nothing. I do my best to only focus on 4 sports, which is NBA, NFL, baseball, and then when NBA is done, I go into college basketball. So that's the reason I'm able to be more successful, in my opinion, because I don't shoot at everything. I'm more focused. So look at this guy, Cunningham for 20. This guy should be very solid for 20. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know how expensive it'll be, but I like this guy for 20. He usually hits for us for 20. All right. Jalen Duran. There's not too many more players, guys. Jalen Duran. 13 points. Damn, this dude for what? For 10 points? Should he be solid? Yeah, he should be solid for 10. So this is what I'm coming up with so far. I'm not going to put all 4 of these together. No, my biggest thing is I try to do at the most 3 legs, and I also try to do 2 legs. So, all right, we're getting a spam message. I don't know. Is that from? That's from the other one. I don't know what to do there. Bully Fashion is asking California Bears versus Tech. What about it? I'm looking at California Golden Bears. So I'm not going to look at all that research today on this live. It's just I want to really focus on that. I don't want to just throw something out there if I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to actually research it. Ask my business partner. He's a lot better in college ball. So I'll ask him what he thinks, and then if we like it, then we'll throw it out there. That's the way I roll with college. Bears with the win. Cool. I'll definitely take a look at it. All right, Jordan Poole is the next guy. We're almost done here. Jordan Poole. This dude's pretty solid for 15. You can see right there. He's been hitting for us for 15. It might be a straight up blowout. So I don't know. I don't even know if they sit this dude out when it's a blowout. He should get a lot of the ball right here. All these other dudes are out or questionable. You can see how many people are out and questionable. So he's going to be handling the ball a lot. So Poole for 15. And then we got what's his name? This guy got a double last time. Let's see. He's questionable though. I'm not going to look at it. Holmes got a double. He's questionable, so I'm not touching that. And now we're going to look at the final team, which is Cavaliers. And this is going to be a blowout. Should be a blowout. So they're going to sit these dudes out. Actually, in all honesty, I'm not touching it just because it might be a blowout. And that's it, guys. That's all the player props that I have. So now what I want to do is I am going to definitely put these together right here. I'm going to put that into FanDuel. And again, if you guys don't have access to FanDuel, go to the link in the description and go to where it says Dabble or beastsportspicks.com. And once you get there, once you go to beastsportspicks.com, you're going to see this screen right here. And you're going to go and click on, where's this? Where the hell is this? Dabble. So if you click on Dabble right here, you're going to get $10 for free. You don't even have to make a deposit. They'll give you the $10. So from there, then you can scroll across and get the alternate lines. Again, if you don't have access to Dabble, then send me a message at this number, and then I'll get you hooked up with an international book. And if you don't have access to alternate lines at all, it doesn't matter for this play. But if you want access to alternate lines, send me a text message and then just say international. All right. My friends say the Bears will win by 3. He's a homie. Play there. I don't trust those. I don't trust as I heard. I'm sorry to tell you. I like to do my own research. I only trust certain individuals. I do my best to not follow the crowd. I also look at fading the public a lot of times. So I appreciate the input, but I'm not going to go with that information. So I'm looking at the California Golden Bears. I'm looking at the Utah Tech Trailblazers, Kansas State Wildcats, and TCU. That's who I'm looking at. All right, guys. So lock these in right here. I'm going to go into FanDuel right now, or let me look at Outlier. I'm going to try to get the best odds. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I did actually do something new that I have not done. I went on YouTube last night and I created a video. It's very low quality. It's off my my other computer in my room, so it's very low quality. But I did come up with another parlay, which I'm not going to share in here. But you could, if you want that one, you can go right into my YouTube channel, and it's this one here. It says NBA player props. And again, please excuse the low quality. I was out of energy and everything. It's late night. It's in my room, but I was able to put it up. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check it out and see how many views I got since I did this 11 hours ago. So if you want that other prop, go check that out. It's right there. Also, if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I would appreciate it. All right, guys. I hope you have a good day. I'm going to go and see what I can figure out with either two mans right here or a three man, or maybe skip somebody if it's too expensive. And then I'm gonna go do the research on these Golden Bears guys and Trailblazers, Wildcats, and the Frogs. So when I check those out, I'll be able to post those. Also, if you haven't done so, go to the link in the description, click on VIP, and that's where we post our very best stuff. And just to be honest, if you guys are in here, and I know some of you are in the VIP, I apologize. Yesterday, I had a glitch, and something happened where I was not able to share some plays. So I have to figure that out, and I actually have to confirm every time I post it. And this is the first time it ever happened. So I was not able to share like 2 or 3 plays. So I apologize about that, and I'll make sure I'm better with that next time. So what I'm trying to say is that there was only like one play that came through instead of like 4 or 5. So, anyways, I'll make sure that that's taken care of next time. I stay in Oakland, teaching us, bro. Thanks. Okay. All right, cool, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a good day.